again with the technical difficulties. What's going on? You guys, the devil is after me. Okay, so for anybody who's watching right now, can you guys hear me? And is it choppy? Because it's looking like it's...
Today is the day that we open our eyes to my revolutionary...
Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Long time, you guys. Please don't hate me, okay? I've been on a mini vacation. I just needed a break. Hi, Kim the Gem. How are you? I'll just call you Kim. Hi, Kim. Where's everybody at? Say hey, guys. What's up? It's dinner time. It's a Monday. Y'all should be off work by now. I mean, come on, y'all. I like to do the things when I'm... Sorry, Heavenly. Maybe you should finish school and then you can have fun with the rest of us who have... Sorry, babes. How has everybody been? Okay, so let me explain. I know, Ashley. Ashley, girl. We got a lot to talk about, babes. Okay. So, hey, Ogechi. All right, let me explain where I've been because some of you guys have been coming at me in my DMs or under comments that have nothing to do with these lives. So let me explain while I'm here. 3 weeks ago, I was invited to go to Alberta, which is where I used to live. It's on the other side of Canada. And honestly, being in lockdown is really hard for me, okay? It's really hard for me. I do live with other people, but I don't really know them like that. I don't really talk to them like that. So I am basically alone, right? And this is the majority of my room that you see. So my bed is right here, and that's it. It's my bed in my room. So mental health is crazy, okay? So I needed a break. I needed to go somewhere, clear my head. Y'all saw in the Married at First Sight videos, I was in a very different environment. That's where I was. But I'm back, okay? I'm back. Hi, Lala. I actually don't live in the States. I live in Canada. And in Canada, I live in Toronto. So I'm on the east coast of Canada. All right. Okay. So what we gonna talk about first? Because we got a lot to talk about. And y'all know how these lives go. Oh, if you're new to the live, welcome to the lives with me on that. But most Mondays. And basically we talk about anything and everything. Whether we want to talk about personal stuff, we've done that before. We have shared breakup stories, makeup stories, reality TV show cast members. We've talked about everything, okay? So we can talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Let me know what it is that you want to address. Guys, is the internet messing up on my end? No, we're good. Okay, what's up, guys? I feel like the meme from Little Women, Atlanta or something, where they walk in and they're like, hey, hey. That's how I feel right now, because y'all aren't talking to me. Yes, Ashley. Yes, Ashley. Pink people? Who are the pink people? Hello, Tiffany. Welcome. Welcome to the family. I am going to be eating because it's dinner time, okay? And I need to eat. So, Love Island, South Africa. If you don't know about South Africa, it is in the south of Africa, where there are, yes, a lot of black people, but a lot of Middle Eastern people. There's a lot of other kind of Asian people. There's bear people over there, right? Tell me why the casting of Love Island South Africa had 2 black people. too. Okay? And on top of that, I think there was another girl who was kind of ambiguous. I don't know if she's black, like mixed with black. You guys are confusing me with this pink thing, but you guys understand each other, so that's great. But yeah, I was very disappointed. I'm also very disappointed that I can't watch the show in full, and I kind of have to just be okay with the clips. But yeah, very sad, very disappointed. Who was watching though? And if you're watching and you don't live in South Africa, how are you watching? Because I would like to know. Oh, casting pink people. I missed that part. Yes, Heavenly. I didn't read the whole thing. Yeah, I was very disappointed. I wanted to see diversity. I wanted to hear different languages. I was, and you know they were going to set us up for failure when they introduced the host. I mean, in South Africa, you had to go with your typical white, blonde, slim woman. Again, on every franchise, you must do that. Watch them pull that kind of mess in Nigeria. When Love Island Nigeria comes, watch them pull that mess. Oh, I can't. I cannot. All right, what else y'all got? Because since I'm not watching it, I can't fully talk on it. But I did notice that, and I did see that Twitter was not impressed. They were not impressed with the casting, and they were not impressed with the production value, which I expected more as well. The Bachelor essay has better production. Who else has better production? Other stuff, okay? The point is, the bar was set so high, and this was the best opportunity. And I think, too, they did a disservice by not making it available in other countries. Because you would have got some ratings over here, because we're deprived from Love Island. Love Island UK didn't happen, and Love Island US ended in calamity. All right, so they missed out. Really, Tiffany? Love Island is our show on this channel, okay? But one thing you guys are going to learn about me is that my actual favorite show is Big Brother. So when Big Brother Canada comes out, and if you're not Canadian, I'm so sorry. I'm still going to do these videos. Okay? Did I see Johnny's live about Selly? Was it in reaction to her video? If so, I saw somebody summarize that video. But yeah, how have y'all been? How's your mental? I want to know that, because my mental has been like lately. So I just want to make sure that you guys, my subscribers, are okay. You know what I mean? Are you guys in lockdown too? Like serious lockdown, not no like Miami kind of lockdown or Atlanta kind of lockdown. No, I mean like legit lockdown. What are y'all saying? Oh, Tiffany, yeah. I see. Okay, so here's the thing about my channel. I started my channel years ago, and at first I wanted to do singing videos, and then I wanted to do like lifestyle stuff, and then I'm like, I can't really do this either. And then I got into makeup on Instagram, and then people wanted me to transfer onto YouTube, but the thing is, a lot of people will ask you to do stuff and then not really support, so you know, so that kind of failed too. And then last year, because I was hella bored in the pandemic, I was like, ooh, let me do reviews for Survivor and the challenge. Started it, kind of lost hope, and then I stopped. And then Love Island came around, and I was like, I have to do reviews for Love Island. It's going to be a big feat because Love Island comes on daily. And then I started doing that. Like, oh my gosh, you should do more shows. And then that's how Married at First Sight came around and all of that. Okay. I will touch on Temptation Island. Okay, you guys are all Team Temptation Island. I was skeptical at first because I was like, oh, there's not much diversity here, and the people that they have are bland. Even the not gonna be good. And at first I was like, why are all these people in relationships? Because the one guy is with the girl, the athletic girl, who's like, oh, if I find somebody who better suits me, I'm chucking you to the wayside. In relationships, I mean, prove me wrong, because I've never been in one. Aren't you supposed to be like, above all else, it's always gonna be you? Isn't that normally how relationships go? But no, homegirl's like, I will leave you. I will. So that was crazy. And then you got the black couple who, there's this beautiful, intelligent black woman who's with this man who I will not come for his looks, but let's just say he has no right to act how he's acting. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, we're not gonna bully people on this channel, but he wrong for that. Okay, so basically he has found a way to demoralize this black woman to a point where she wakes up at 4 o'clock every morning, makes his food, irons his clothes, all this stuff, and she has convinced herself that she is not worthy to be with him and that it's her privilege to be with him. In what world is that ever the case? In what world is that ever the case? It should be a mutual privileging experience to be with each other, okay? And the fact that he's acting a madness, like she was across the room talking about, I love you, like trying to send him a message like she misses him. He's paying her no mind. He's looking at this snowflake over here trying to, it's so painful, you guys. It's so painful. My mental is all over the place, especially with school. Ashley, you're in school too? You and Heavenly are in the same boat. I feel for y'all people in school in this pandemic. It is crazy. It is crazy. No, my internet is actually doing me a disservice right now. Even the host was confused when she said, listen, my favorite person ever is Mark Wahlberg. I don't know if there's ever been a host that's just as shady. Oh no, TJ on the challenge is pretty shady, but Mark will be like, so how does that make you feel? And she's like, well, you know, like I kind of feel like I should do better because he's just so mature. And Mark is like visibly like, mature? And I'm like, yes, Mark, you better read him for filth. I love Mark. I love his messiness. I love his shadiness. If ever I was a host, I would learn from Mark Wahlberg. He's the best. He's the best. What else are you guys watching? No, y'all, something really weird is happening with my internet right now. Tiffany says, I've worked this whole pandemic, never been in lockdown, so needless to say, I'm in major big depression. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope that you're not in a job to where it's slow, Ramel. See, something's wrong with my internet. Oh my gosh. I'll just tackle Tiffany's sentiment and then work out this internet thing. Honestly, and as much as I talk about being home and being stressed, I can only imagine you guys being at work, especially if you're in healthcare and all that stuff. Like, I know Heavenly is in the same thing to where she works in a nursing home, and that's like, yikes. So you people who are working, I feel for you guys, especially because our government can't get ish together. They don't know what they doing. Every day somebody's got something different to say that contradicts what you were saying 2 days ago. What we supposed to do? What we supposed to do? What we supposed to do? It's madness. So I feel for y'all. I feel for y'all. I really do. The volume. Oh. Is that better? Maybe. I don't know. I'll get you. I haven't been watching because I can't access it. Promise you, y'all would be getting videos if I could watch the show. What I can do is get clips from their page. Like, I know the girls, I've seen them walk in, I've seen who they picked and all that stuff, but the actual episodes, I my tech skills have failed me. My tech skills have really failed me. No, Tiffany, I watch a lot of other. Honestly, I just watch too much television. But the reason why I do reviews on reality TV shows is because it's a more dynamic experience. So the people are real people going through real things, to where when they come off the show, they can actually talk about stuff. So you guys remember with Love Island, like I talked to DeAndre, I talked to, oh my gosh, what's her name? Janelle. So yeah, it's a more dynamic experience, whereas doing reviews on like shows that are static or something like that, I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. I've been thinking about doing reviews for movies, but there hasn't been an interest for that. So if an interest sparks up, then yeah, we'll talk about it. Can we all agree Julian from Temptation Island is hot AF? I don't remember who Julian is. It was Durang for me. Durang, baby. Oh, that man is flying. I like Matt and Rachel are not. I think Matt and Rachel are not engaged anymore. Already? We just, child. These shows are giving me no faith in nothing anymore, because all this year, is it the pandemic? All this past year, reality TV shows, everybody has failed from the pandemic. The Bachelorette, we don't know yet. But The Bachelor, they broke up. They're rumored to be back together. I don't know. Love Island, all of them broke up. Now you're saying Matt and Rachel already done broke up. This is crazy. Romel, I actually don't watch any of the Housewives. That's some next level drama that is beyond me. I don't know how you guys do it, but Housewives is a no-go for me. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the reboot, though. That sounds cool. What's another reboot that they did? Love and Hip Hop had a reboot of, like, Reunion or something, and it's, like, mixing up the cities instead of city by city, so, yeah, that's interesting. I've been done the Bachelor franchise after Peter. Ramel, don't get me started on Peter. Don't get me. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because I'm triggered. I'm not gonna go there. I don't think he was confused, in my opinion. Don't let me go there. Okay. Molly May and Tommy seem to be strong, right? Against popular belief. Everybody was like, this girl is just a social media girl. She came for clout, da-da-da. One of the strongest couples to ever come from that show. And honestly, if we're going to talk about Love Island's success rate, it is more than even this Bachelor franchise thing. Like, severely more. And it's kind of concerning. So with Love Island, there's Tommy and them from that season. But even the most recent season, the Winter Love Island that happened last year, there's Mike and Priscilla. There's Paige and Finn. There's Shanice and Luke T. There's Luke M and the other chick, but whatever. Who else? There's Nas and Eva. There's so many. And I'm like, dang, are you not embarrassed? These little kids are being able to sustain relationships longer than a show that's been here for like 20 some years. I really only watch Married at First Sight and Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, Tiffany, this is the place to be, because we're going to put you on to shows that you ain't never seen before. And it's funny that you say Married at First Sight, because I did Married at First Sight videos because not a lot of people in my personal network watch Married at First Sight. So I was like, I need to talk to people about this show. I need people who understand me. And it's funny because a lot of people are like, I actually have never seen this show ever. I'm first watching it with you. So this is great. I'm sure we're going to come across a show that you've never seen before, and you will come to enjoy it. I promise you. If you won't enjoy it, the show, you'll at least enjoy my videos. That's my hope. Have I watched previous Temptation Island seasons? From 2019, you mean? Yes. Not from like 19, whatever. But yes. So that first year with the 10-year relationship and him leaving her and then getting engaged to the girl that he met on the show and then him turning out to be a complete scam. crazy. And then the second season where the black girl basically slept. No, not basically. They did sleep together. Like week 2. I was like, oh, this relationship is dead. But they got back together, so that's crazy. Anyone pissed that Tasia didn't end up with Brendan? Summer, I was doing videos for that season, and I legitimately said, I'm done. I could see that she was not going to pick any of my picks. So I said, you know what, sis? It's a wrap on these videos. So yes, I am with you. I as well am pissed. Molly and Callum, yes, Ogechi. They are together as well. How was your day? I was basically bored at work, but love these relaxing days. Those relaxing days. My day was like every other day. Like I don't do nothing. And that's why I'm trying to look for more shows to review or get back to doing the makeup videos or something so that I have things to fill up my day, because I promise you, I be laying down in my bed all day doing jack-ish. I don't do anything, and it's really messing with my head. So yeah, my day was okay. I'm just coming from the grocery store. I did grocery shopping, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to cook and do the live in time, so I bought myself some KFC. Also, I'm vegan now, so there's that. Yes. Oh, I'm missing comments. What's happening? Evan is crazy. Ah! Guys. Hi, Dala. Dala? Am I saying it right? Dala? I hope so. I watched Married at First Sight because of your recommendation. It's so good. This Kristen Page situation has me weak. Thank you. You see, my suggestions be suggestioning, okay? They be suggestioning. Let's talk about Paige and Chris. If for some reason you're watching this live and you don't know this couple from Married at First Sight, basically, there are these two Christian Black people from Atlanta, and she has always wanted a guy who was God-fearing, and he used to be a minister. He claims to be a God-fearing man, whatever. Turns out he was engaged 3 months prior to the show's taping, and he had ended that relationship, which in its entirety, the relationship was only like 6 months. Yes, so they met, got engaged, broke up. Now she's pregnant, okay? 6 weeks pregnant. My problem is, at first, I was really upset with Chris because I was like, how can somebody have the capability of treating this woman the way that he is? Like, you can hear the way that he speaks. He believes himself to be a womanizer. In reality, I don't think that's the case. But he believes that to be his narrative. He is about money and clout and status and wants to be with an Instagram baddie and wants to be able to walk these streets and have everybody pay them attention. Like, that's the kind of guy that he is. So at first I was irritated with him, but now my mind is shifting to be irritated with Paige, because Paige and I only have a 2-year difference. Yet the self-esteem, I don't see, and I hate saying this stuff. That's why if you hear the videos, I never comment on whether it's a self-esteem thing or if she's a pick-me, or is she, because I don't ever want to assume those things about this girl. But it's very frustrating to hear somebody claim to want a man who is far from the man that she has gotten, and yet allows him to treat her like he was the guy that she wanted him to be. You know what I mean? I think some of the things that she is doing would make sense if she had a husband who was worth this effort. However, Chris is not that. And so it's almost now looking like, are you a pick-me? Or is the self-esteem low? Like, what is making you commit to this man on your vows, on, you know, your wifely duties, when he has given you reason after reason after reason that he ain't shit? I don't understand. Hi, Lakeisha! Lakeisha, I miss you, girl. How you been? Lakeisha's like my virtual big sister. She has taken that title. She didn't ask for it, but girl, that's your title now, okay? Okay. Yeah. So it's really sad. It's really sad to watch because I see a Black girl, a Christian girl, a girl who's really near my age, though she's way more successful than me. That's okay. But the things that she allows this man to do to her and to still feel a duty to be loyal to him is very heartbreaking. It is so heartbreaking. And then I just go back to, so as Black women, are we primed this way? Are we primed to just take what we can get because the market is just so scarce? And if that's the case, I don't want it. If we have to accept the BS just because that's all that we can get, and you should just be glad that somebody is paying you attention anyways, I will stay single forever. I can promise you that. When Paige cussed him out, I was shocked and here. But that's the thing, Ogechi. Paige didn't cuss him out. Paige was vicariously cussing him out through a producer. She did not cuss him out, not one time. Ugh. I'm so annoyed. I am so annoyed. Is this vegan? This looks really chickeny to me. Oh, it's vegan. Okay. The way I went from hating Chris to just being disappointed in Paige. The preview of the next episode has me worried. Could Chris be acting? He's extra trash. It is not beyond the realm of possibility that the two of them, Chris and his ex, created a plan. And the plan is coming to fruition, because why are you showing your face? Why are you here? There's no reason for you to be here, but she's here. So I just don't know. I just don't know. It's really scaring me. He must be acting, because the way that he'll say something and then have a smug look on his face, I'm like, somebody who's actually inflicting this much hurt on somebody cannot have the facial expressions that he does, unless he truly is a psychopath or something. I don't know, but it's very scary, and I'll accept him acting. I hope that is the case. But if this is how you are really truly in your being, you need some help. I'm starting to question if Chris and Paige thing is all an act, because there's no way she's that naive. There's no way. It wouldn't be the first time producers planned to people. This is true. She was silent when he showed up. Sure did. Ramel, I have to, here's the thing, Ramel. You're gonna hate me. You really are. I suck at reading, okay? Let me prove to you how much I suck at reading. My friend, one of my really close friends, gave me this book, Becoming, for Christmas, because I love Michelle Obama, and I wanted this book so bad. You know how far I got in this book? Right here. And when I mean Christmas, I don't mean this last Christmas. I don't mean Christmas 2019. I mean Christmas of 2018. So I'm really bad with reading. But I did download the app. Okay? Can you see? I did download the app, and I did save your book. Hold on. Where's the book? Okay, it's asking me to sign in, and I don't have time for that. But I saved your book. I'm gonna read it. I will. But Ramel, put the website to your book here, so that people who really read can read it, and they can give you an honest review. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying. I'll get to it. And I like that you've been interactive in your book, because I did start reading it. I did. And so you do check-ins, hey, did you think that was going to be it? No, here's where the drama is. And I love that you broke down every character before even starting the story. So I did try. Okay, so back to Chris and Paige. Okay, let me finish Chris and Paige, and then I'm going to get to Summer's comment, because I love that. Yeah, so I've moved on from being mad at Chris because you can only want for somebody what they want for themselves. So if homegirl doesn't want to be in a better situation, if she's not going to do anything about it, I mean, he's the one who asked for a divorce first, then I can't be mad at my guy. Like, he has found a way to manipulate her, and she is allowing it to happen at this point. So who am I to be mad for somebody who ain't mad for themselves? Okay. I'm sure you're not rushing me. It's just I personally feel bad because I told you I was going to read your book, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, they're gonna ask me how the book is, and I don't know, but I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so something is definitely wrong. She fell for the okey doke when he whispered in her ear, smiling like he didn't just do her dirty. Craziness, absolute madness. This is hilarious because I hate reading. I don't read unless there's a grade attached to it. Listen, Tiffany, okay? And then stood by the car like she wanted to invite him up. She's wild. If any of my girls, I don't know if Heavenly is in here anymore, but if any one of my girls was to ever have fallen for, as the person before says, the okey doke, I would not stand for it. I understand you're on a TV show. Cool. Fulfill your contract. Nobody's saying you must sleep with the man. Nobody's saying you must still be a doting wife to the man. They're just saying, legally, you cannot leave this process or we will sue you. That's been the rumor that's been going around. So fine. That doesn't mean you have to have sex with him. That is not a requirement of the show at all. Ever. Has never been. And it would be crazy if it was. So, girl, you're tripping. And you're really pissing me off because we don't do this. Strong, educated black women, beautiful black women, intelligent black women, self-sufficient black women. This is not a good look. No. No. We don't do that. Okay? Not for no man. So talking about men's, going to the person's question about the dating. Was it summer? Let me look for it. Oh, where is it? Yes, Romel just told you where you can find their story. So yes, go read that. Hey, Fedora. I just walked into Paige and Chris conversation and I love it. It's always about Paige and Chris right now. They're just child. Okay, so Summer said, I can't wait till quarantine is over. I want to go out. Dang, that's where the... Wow, this live is so behind, y'all. It is only just talking about Michelle Obama right now. That's crazy. Anyways, Summer said, I can't wait till quarantine is over. I want to go out on dates, knowing what the lower part of their face looks like without a mask. So you people who have been dating in the pandemic, I don't know how you're doing it. I can't even date when the world is okay. Now you want me to date in a whole paragraph? In a whole Pandora's box? Are you serious? I'm going to be single forever. Literally, that's going to be the case. It's just not in the books for your girl at this point. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And then I'm going to get to a point where I've been so single that I start acting like Paige. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean that. That was a joke. Fedora, that's the disconnect for me. If she was giving me signs that she wasn't Intelligent? Is that what I want to say? That's what I'm going to say for now. If I find a better word, I'll say it later. But, yeah. It's just sad. Oh, hey, you can't hear me? Try. I'm going to try to yell into the mic. I'm going to try. Or should I just do the audio mic? Let me just try the desktop audio. Hold on. Okay, is this better? I'll wait for a response. Somebody can let me know. Now I feel like this is too loud. You're responding to me? I assume you're responding to me. Okay. So this is better. Good to know. Cool. All right. Where are we in the conversation? Someone asked me when did I turn vegan? In January. Um, Funny enough, I wanted to be vegan anyways, but I was always like, I'm sorry, now I'm too loud. Oh shame. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let me turn this down. Oh my gosh, rip to your ears, you guys. It's just a madness today. Okay. Um, what was the question? When did I turn vegan? I wanted to turn vegan anyways. I've always wanted to, but I never really had like a strong enough reason. So when I was actually going through my big brother process, my doctor that I had my physical with, the results came back that I was pre-diabetic. And honestly, that wasn't something that was surprising to me because diabetes runs in my mom's side of the family. Like literally everybody over there is diabetic. So I was like, now that I've gotten an actual diagnosis and it's pre-diabetes, it's not even that I have diabetes, I should get this in check. Why not also go vegan at the same time? So I'm trying to watch my carbs and sugars and stuff, and I'm also trying to be vegan at the same time. So we'll see how long this lasts as I drink some iced tea. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I'm sorry, Tiffany. Uh, you gonna date me and never see my face. Mask up, Kim. Mask up. Period. I'm gonna be complaining about the pandemic until 2035. Talking about, babe, I ain't never seen your face. It's a pandemic, baby. It's a pandemic. Don't you know? Oh, gosh. Um, yes, Fedora, I wanted to do Big Brother Canada. It's still very sore for me. So basically, I love Big Brother. And when I say I love Big Brother, I mean Big Brother US, Big Brother UK, Big Brother Nigeria, Celebrity Big Brother, all the Big Brothers. Big Brother Canada. I love Big Brother. So, yes, Summer, of course. Come on, sis. I'm Canadian. So um, so when I applied 2 years ago, didn't hear anything. I applied last year and I got a call back, but I was working at the time, so I couldn't make both commitments. And then for this current season, I applied again and I became a finalist. So literally, I went through the whole thing. I met Robin from casting. I met not producers, but like ads and stuff, and like I was right there. And you know what's really frustrating? When you see the people who actually made the show, I'm just here like, are you sure? I'm just really here like, is this really the choice that we're sticking to? Okay, well, all right. So we'll see how the season goes. I will be doing videos and I'll try my best not to be salty. However, uh, yikes. Yes, they have vegan meals at KFC, Tiffany. It's a plant-based burger. Is the mayo vegan? Probably not. But the the thing is under plant-based. Oh, Danielle, of course. I can shout everybody out. You right here on the thing, baby. Ain't nothing much chicken wing. Um. Oh no, you have me on surround sound, you guys. That's intense. You don't want this voice in your house like that. That's crazy. Um, I remember watching even Degrassi from the 80s, I think it was. Listen, I've been watching Degrassi forever. The only time Degrassi really started falling off for me was this next class. So they had Degrassi, Next Generation, and then Next Class or something like that. That was too millennial for me. I was like, okay, we can call it quits now. But do we trust the vegan meals at KFC? Listen, you guys, okay? Baby steps. Baby steps. My friend was like, you should do a vegan meal video because I have been making vegan meals. So once I get well versed in that, I'll see about that. Okay. Um now now I want to watch Big Brother Canada. Honestly, you should. You should. Oh, John. You good? Okay. I love Big Brother. And if I'm being honest, Big Brother Canada strategy wise is often better than Big Brother US. I don't know what the reason is, but like production US has it in the bag. I mean, it was their show, they started it, they kicked it off cool. But actual gameplay, Big Brother Canada's better. It is. I'ma just be honest about that. Um, yeah, they tried to do the Saved by the Bell. The new class was booty. Okay? Booty crumblets. That's what it was. Booty crumblets. Alright, y'all. What else I gotta talk about? You know I'm always looking at y'all. Big Brother starts on Thursday. Like this Thursday. So yeah, I'm questioning whether or not I should do a first impressions video and then do a review of the first episode or just start from um start from the first episode. We'll see. Oh, Danielle, you're late. But long story short, I'm unimpressed. Very unimpressed. This was a great opportunity to this will lead me back to Big Brother 2. This was a great opportunity to have a lot of diversity from the onset. I don't want to see, oh no, but we started adding a lot of no. How about the initial cast be as diverse as South Africa? How about your host not be another thin, blonde, white woman? I'm over it. I'm over it. So yeah, I'm very disappointed. I'm glad I don't have access to the show because irritated. But what also upsets me, oh no, was it really racist? I wanted to watch Big Brother Quebec, but they don't have captions. So I don't understand French. My dad does, and he failed to teach me. So yeah. But yeah, what upsets me about Big Brother Canada is Arissa went on this, press tour about how this season is gonna be the most diverse ever, and it's gonna be great. Let me not convert Arissa like that because it's not like Arissa does the casting. But babe, where's the diversity? I saw three black people, one of which is a cop. I'm not gonna say nothing about no cops unless any of you people have people in law enforcement in your family. But I just don't do well with police. I don't. Okay. So yeah, very disappointed. Everybody's talking about diversity, diversity, diversity. Here's your chance to implement diversity. Most times when I see an Asian person, it's an ambiguous Asian. It's not a direct, oh, this person is Indian, or this person is Filipino, this person is Korean, this person, never. I have yet to see um, a Native American person, a Native Australian person, a Native Islander. Never seen any of those people on most shows, not even the shows that I'm talking about right now.
You don't see diversity. So you know what? I would rather you just be like, listen, it is what it is. Y'all gonna just accept it and watch the show as it is. Cool. But don't tell me you're on an initiative to push diversity and it's gonna be seen, especially through casting, and I don't see it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, in every reality TV show in Quebec, some way, somehow they manage to be racist, whether black people are in the cast or not. Wow, that is very depressing. A. Gibson says, can we talk about people giving Kimmy grief on, I assume that's Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I have not been watching. If somebody has an answer for A. Gibson, give them the answer. I haven't been watching the show. Is there new people each season of Big Brother? Yes. So here's Big Brother for those who don't know Big Brother. Big Brother is a strategy show. It's about socialization and all that stuff. So let's say it's a group of 12 people from all across the country, whatever country that it is, put inside a house, and basically last person wins the money. In the US, the money is 500,000. In Canada, I think it's 250,000. Okay. There are competitions to where the person who wins the competition is the head of household, and they nominate people to be up for eviction. However, just because you're nominated at first doesn't mean you're on the block forever. There's another competition called the Veto Competition, and you can get yourself off the block or somebody else can get you off the block. However, at the end of the week, the last two people on the block get evicted by the house. So it's basically a popularity game, a social game. So you don't have to win competitions to win the game. We've seen that happen in US many a time, okay? There have been trash people who won somehow off of their social gameplay. So the reason why I wanted to go in the game specifically is because I love um sociology, I love psychology, and I would have liked to see how my personality would be able to adapt to the different people in there, the different environments that they have, because there's this thing called being a have not. And a have not eats slop for the week. You don't get real food. They take cold showers. They sleep in poor conditions and stuff like that. Like it's meant to make you go crazy. And then you're probably wondering, Elaine, why do you want to be a part of that? I just do, okay? But like the psychological aspect of the game is something that I really wanted to explore. And the reason why I was so hurt that I wasn't picked is not because I wanted to be on TV. I could care less. If it was a social experiment, I would have done it. But the fact that like they picked people who were just like, I don't see anybody winning from who they picked. They are all boring. They're all very boring. They're either very boring or overly extra. And I'm like, dang, you're putting it on. Like the black girl with the pink hair. How did Josh win, baby? He won because they hated the person beside him. That's the only reason why he won. Not because he was good at anything, but because the person who was beside him was a worse human being. That was it. Ugh, it's so bad. Am I going to apply again? No, I'm done. This was my okay, my leg is like dying, and I don't understand why. Like, get it together. No, I'm not gonna apply again, mainly because there's only so much about me that's gonna change from now till next September. So I'm gonna be probably still unemployed, doing YouTube full time. Um, I'm still Christian. I still have this personality. I still, like what new is gonna come up to where they'll be like, oh, now you fit. And my handler was like, oh, well, we had this person for 6 years. Y'all are not gonna have me coming back like a lost dog for 6 years. Absolutely not. Um, it was a great opportunity. It was great to see how casting for reality TV shows goes. It is not easy at all. Like it is a long. I was in that process for damn near 4 months. 4 months. I would get job opportunities and be like, oh, I don't know if I could take the job opportunity because what if they actually end up picking me and I'm forced to quit a job that I just started? Like, no, never doing it again. Now, if they call me, but I doubt they're going to call me because I've been saying so many bad things about them. 6 years, baby. 6 years. And they're like, yeah, it took him 6 years. And like, now he's, I'm not doing that. I'm not desperate to be on TV. And I think that's what, no offense, a lot of people are. They want to be a television star. And I don't desire that. You see how much scrutiny they get in the public? I'm not asking for that. I genuinely wanted to see how I would play the game. So if there was a way to play Big Brother without being casted by the network, I would still do it. So yeah. Um, would would who go on the challenge? Who? Who? Me? No. No, ma'am. No. I could never. This? You ain't never seen nobody with an arm like this on the challenge. It ain't gonna happen. Um, do you know why they didn't choose you? No. So basically, when I had the call with the main casting person, another person who was there, it was two women who I was talking to mainly, and then there was like 19 other people, but their screens were blacked out. Right after that, my handler called me and he was like, "You were doing so great. Like, you made her laugh, which is good. That's always good. Like, there's nothing you did wrong, da da da, whatever." A couple days later, I got a call from my other handler. I had like three handlers throughout the process. And she was like, "Hey, basically they just chose to go in another direction, but like there's always wonderful people who just don't get casted. It's nothing that you did." So I almost wish that there was something because then I could be like, okay, I would apply again, um, and just fix whatever the issue is if it's a fixable issue. But the fact that they said I did nothing wrong and I still wasn't picked, I'm not gonna then change myself in order to be casted for television. It's never that serious. It is never that serious. So I was true to myself. I never lied. Everything I said was completely true. And if that's not good enough for your show, then I respect it. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Period. Lakeisha, period. Okay, period. I would have loved to play the game like and I want someone like me to be on the show. Like I have yet to see a black girl who is educated, not okay. Listen to all the facets before you make a judgment, okay? Who's educated, funny, can be like sassy and all that stuff, but that's not how she gets painted. Like she actually is shown to be intelligent, is shown to be intellectual and to have thought-provoking conversations and to be friends with a lot of people and doesn't just, become the mean girl or the ratchet chick or whatever, and also a bigger girl, an African girl. Like I feel like there was so much about me that stands apart from anybody that I've seen. I've yet to see somebody who's like me on Big Brother Canada. And even my brother, he was like, "Oh, well maybe they filled a U slot already." And I looked at the slot of people. I'm not there. So that's really what upset me. I was like, dang, like I want somebody who is an immigrant, somebody who is Christian, somebody who is ratchet sometimes, and who's also eloquent as well. And I don't know. They didn't want your girl. Okay. They didn't want your girl. Ciao. They always uplift you before they let you down. For real. Yes, not the stereotype. Yes, Fedora. Like the stereotypical black girl who's gonna be mean or um the black girl who's hella sassy and like ratchet or whatever. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. It's yeah. And also I've yet to see a dark skinned plus size black woman too on Big Brother Canada. Hold on, let me remember. Hold on, before I say that and stand on it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that. And that could be why. They're probably looking at me like, girl, you too big to wear them damn costumes. You making myself laugh, child. Ugh. Don't ever think I'm demeaning myself, y'all. I love myself, okay? So if I make jokes about myself, it's genuinely because I think it's funny. It's not out of pain. Don't worry about that. Hmm. All right, y'all. What else are we talking about? Um, which franchise will get you? Okay, I'll just name them. Anyways. Um, Danielle from US, the Black Danielle from years ago. I loved how she played. Um, what's that guy's name? The guy who did a funeral for himself, Dan Giesling. Oh my, a legend. He's the only white man I have ever stand on the show. He is amazing, amazing. Love. Oh, he from his naps were calculated. He was like, if I nap at this time after this certain situation, I like so good. I feel this way about Danielle too. It's just that he's a white man, and I never really support the white man like that. But like, wow. Who else has been my favorite? Ika Wong because of her mouth. Her mouth is slick. She's from the Canadian version. I also love Brittany Blair because they underestimated her. And it's funny how they called her Queen Bee, and yet they would constantly put her on the block because they thought she was, a pawn. And she showed out to really be the queen. So I loved that. Um, I loved Gary because of his theatrics. He's so dramatic for no reason. So dramatic. Um, Janelle, of course. How can you not love Janelle? She's ugh. And then Kaser, I love Kaser when he came back because he played a more conscious game because of everything that was happening in the world and representation for Middle Eastern people. Love him. Who else do I love? I love Devon, even though Devon, baby girl, if ever for some reason I doubt she ever will go back, but if ever you go back, I'm gonna need you to win something, babe. Something. She won one competition this year, but like, ew, yikes. Yeah, it's all people of color. Like those are besides Dan, I stand the people of color. Okay, there was a question before and I missed it. Am I done with school? I'm done my undergrad, so I have a degree. Can you see it? Boom. So yes, I'm done that. However, I always told myself I'm gonna take a gap year, explore the whole entertainment thing. That's why I moved to Toronto 2 years ago, almost 3 years, to pursue entertainment and music and all that stuff. And then it didn't really work out the way that I wanted. And then the pandemic happened, and then I was like, well, I definitely can't go back to school now. And I think I'm actually done with school. I don't think I'll be going back to do my master's. If that changes, well, I'd be changing. But yeah, as of right now, I'm done. I am done with school. What kind of music do I listen to? I'm so eclectic. I can't even tell you. I listen to Afrobeats, I listen to folk music, I listen to country music, I listen to hip hop, I listen to R&B, I listen to blues, I listen to jazz, I listen to gospel, I listen to like everything. You're gonna yeah, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific on that question. Fave album again. Yeah. But Velia, what are you congratulating me on? Thank you. But what happened? The school thing? Thank you. Thanks. Ogechi, what season was Dan in? 12? Let me verify that. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I'm pretty sure Dan was in season 12 or something like that. Yes, on school. Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of work. Okay. I cried many a night. um, and guys, like my undergrad is in a bachelor, just in case you don't believe me. Like your girl had a bachelor of science in psychology. Like I is educated. I knows a bit of something. Your girl is smart. Okay. Bachelor of science? Excuse me? Babe. Talk to me nicely. What was I looking up? Dan Giesling. I'm sure people who like listen to this stuff and don't know me probably think I'm like schizophrenic. He played initially Big Brother 10 and again Big Brother 14. That was Dan. Okay, fave album that came out last year, Hotels. I love Hotels because it is nothing like me. So Jasmine Sullivan is my queen. Like she's my queen. But I was raised the church girl. Like I have never had a boyfriend. My first kiss was at 21. Like I was not that chick. So to hear somebody be like, "Yo, yet another night I woke up in somebody's bed and I don't even know his name." I'm like, "Ooh, I wish I could be that kind of hoe." But I'm just not. So, I loved it. It was great. It was an expression of things that women are mostly told not to talk about. Like, why are you going to talk about your sexual escapades like that? Like, don't do that. Like, shh, 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 shh. No, loved it. It was great, fantastic, awesome. Okay. To address the Tim Horton shirt, um, I got it from my Eskimo days. Okay, so when I sang the anthem for the Edmonton Eskimos, they gave us different shirts they would want us to wear based on whatever campaign they were pushing. So the Tim Hortons shirt, it's just pajamas. Okay. I do not wear this shirt out in the world. It was because they forced me under contract to wear the shirt. Hotels is amazing, Tiffany. Her tiny desk. Oh my gosh. My queen. She's amazing. If you guys don't know Jasmine Sullivan, I'm low-key offended. However, here's your chance to get to know her. However, if you do want to start getting to know her, maybe end on hotels. Start with, you can start with reality show. It's still relatively new, but start with reality show and then end with hotels because hotels, it's a lot to take on at once. What's my favorite season of Big Brother? Ooh. Wow. I rewatch so many seasons all the time because I love the show so much. Maybe Dan's season, the first time. Um, yeah, and Danielle's season, which I think was Big Brother 6. That was a good one too. The game was so different back then. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Um, yeah, yeah, I like more classic Big Brother than this new stuff because it's like twist, 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 twist. Like okay, like anybody can win at this point. There's no strategy involved at all. Like, ugh, stupid. Okay, I completely understand living through these singers, which is why Summer Walker's Over It album is one of my favorites. But did Over It come out last year? I thought it came out before that. Because then it's a tie between those two if it came out last year. Last year was a long year, you guys. When did it come out? Yeah, yeah. I have to live through these artists because most of them live a life that I just did not live. Am I living that life now? I'm joking. No, I'm not. No, not. No, not. No, no, no. But yeah. Did you see Jasmine Sullivan's Tiny Desk? Yes, I did, Lakeisha. She effortless. Like it's like she sings in her sleep, and like it just oh, her voice is like velvet. It is just soft. It caresses you like, oh my queen. I cannot wait until Terrell begs her for his show. That that like I need that to happen. I need that to happen. That would be amazing. Um, are they gonna change it? Yeah, Fedora. They changed the name. They already changed it. I think it's called the Edmonton team or something like that. But yeah, Eskimos is a derogatory term towards Native Canadians. Well, I think Native Americans in general. But yes, they changed it. No, it came out in 2019, but I act like it came out yesterday. I don't blame you. It's a good album. Summer herself, problematic. Her album, really good. Really good. Wow, it's already been over an hour. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. What else we got up in here? Let's talk about life stuff. What is some life stuff you guys want to talk about? Watch somebody say dating. Y'all always ask me to talk about things I got no business talking about, like dating. What is that? Your girl has never seen that before. Oh my gosh, why is my brother in here? And I knew it was you even before reading your handle. So that's crazy. But thank you for being a subscriber. Period. Send me money. I'm joking. Am I? Not really. My thoughts on online dating. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Fine. Um, Ghetto, ratchet, deserves none of my time yet consumes all of it. For the birds. Quack quack, here I am, a bird. Child, it's it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, Personally, okay, Eugene, you can leave now. You can leave now because we're talking about dating. Like it's kind of awkward. So bye. I feel like online dating is the only way that I'm actually going to find somebody who um who works with me because my network of people is only but so big, right? So the only opportunity that I'm actually going to get to meet people who I would never meet otherwise is through online dating. However, that also makes you susceptible to weird ass people. So either people who are sex crazed. I literally have a video on this, guys. Literally have a video on 5 things. Was it 5 things? 10 things that I hate about online dating. I should do a part two because more has been added to the list. But yeah, so it has made me susceptible to crazy people, but it has also introduced me to a lot of good people. And I feel like um, people who I would have had a good chance with, I started to freak out a little bit. And yeah, and I would almost self sabotage. But this is people who like I would talk to for a while. So there was one guy who I was talking to for like almost a month, and it started to freak me out because he would like refer to me as, his almost girlfriend. And I was like, oh my god. Whoa. So yeah, I've been single for so long. That commitment is so scary to me because I've been alone all this time. It's just been me. Never had to answer to nobody. Never had to care about nobody's feelings on an intimate level like that. Like it's just never been the case. And also, online dating freaks me out because I personally, you guys are gonna call me crazy, but I personally think that I'm a catfish. Okay, I feel like the way I'm laughing because I hear it out loud and it's like, girl, you stupid. But that's how I feel. And I feel like the way that I photograph is not the way that I look in person. So I always have this irrational fear of getting attached to somebody, right? And then they meet me in person and they're like, what? That is my real fear. Ah, that is my. Okay. Fedora says I have the same reaction when I think back to men I had no business entertaining. I twitch every time I think about certain people. Child, I went back into my archived WhatsApp conversations and I saw one of the guys and I was like, I played myself. I should not have been entertaining that man because I truly wasted his time. Like so much so today where I really thought of like hitting him back up and I'm like, girl, that's hella toxic. But yeah. Yeah. Worst online date. Never been on one. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. When I tell you guys, I don't. I've never been on a date. Never been asked out on a date that's come to fruition. Nothing. I don't know what none of that feel like. None of it at all. When the time comes, though, y'all will know about it because there will definitely be some footage of that. My sister still clowns me about one of my worst picks. Lakeisha, tell us what happened. What happened? You already married now, so clearly you have redeemed yourself. But we want to know the story. We do. We do. I'm hilarious, John. I have multiple personality disorder. That's what I am. Crazy. Ooh. But yeah, maybe my worst hawking situation was one guy. I was really into this guy. He lived in Kitchener, and um, he wanted me to go all the way to Kitchener, which is I don't even know how long it is, but you can't take the bus there. Okay, and at that time I didn't have a car. He wanted me to go all the way up there, and then he was gonna bring me back. Here's the thing. I'm gonna come all the way to Kitchener on your stomping grounds where you're comfortable. Probably gonna go to your house, most likely. Find a way to make me stay the night because your girl can't leave because she doesn't have a car and the transit doesn't reach that far. I'm not doing it. I do not trust you like that. I do not know you like that. I offered meeting in the middle and going for a walk because he initially suggested a walk a couple days prior, but all of a sudden he didn't want to go on a walk no more. He wanted me to go to his house. And I'm like, no, baby, that's one thing I will never do. A man who is not my boyfriend, I'm not pulling up to your home. For what? For what? No. Ah, Fedora says, sometimes you can't believe it was really you who went out with some of these boys. Guys, tell me your stories. I want to know. What are the stories? Lakeisha says, so I hadn't dated in a few years and I met this guy through mutual friends. He was my height and a little chubby. That's okay. But he made me laugh, and after being depressed for a few years, I was happy. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, he made you depressed? Okay, you were happy to laugh. Cool. We're waiting for part two. Oh, thank God you didn't go, baby. Never. I never do house. Live, laugh, love. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Did you have a plan for yourself when you were young? When you were younger, is there more to the message? I'll wait for the rest. But yeah, I want so badly to like have these relationship stories that everybody talks about. Like I can tell you about like my wild days, but that'd be scary because my mama is subscribed to this YouTube channel. So I don't know how much about my life I want to share. And then she'd be like, you late. And I'd be like, huh? I didn't do that. I was just telling a story about somebody else. So yeah. If ever I get confident enough, um, I will share my wild days. Mm, I definitely thought I'd be married by 24. What a joke. Mm, I definitely thought I would have a private practice by the time I was 30, which that's probably not going to happen either. There are a lot of things that I plan, and God's like, huh, cute. Keep hope alive. And He showed me, child, that is not the way your life's going to go. Okay, yes, part two. So we start talking, and I'm invested. Come to find out, dude doesn't have a license. Okay. I'm like, okay. And then he tells me he has a son. And I'm like, okay, we're still talking. Okay. This is great. This is like suspense. I love it. It's great. Mm, live, laugh, love. Tell us your wild dating stories, guys. This is great. I love this. This is great. Or if you guys don't want to like put your business out there, just DM me on Instagram and I'll read it anonymously. How about that? We should do that. Ooh, this should be a whole video. That's okay. We'll do this for now for the live. But I love this as a video idea. This is dope. I live vicariously through people's wild days because I'm boring. Oh, I don't know how wild my wild days are because some people will tell me their wild stories and I'm like, oh, I must be approved. But I'm talking about like going out, dancing on tables, getting kicked out of clubs, like that kind of stuff. Those are the wild days that I'm talking about. So if that's wild enough for you, then you can live vicariously through me. Ooh, yes, part three. My friends and fam were like, are you serious? So his mom is trying to be my bestie. She starts telling me all the secrets of her son's ex woman, calling his baby mama a gargoyle. Ooh, you don't want to be a part of that family, child, because soon enough, those are going to be the stories they talking about you. No, ma'am. Yes, kicked out of clubs. Yikes. Reading my subscribers' wild baby stories should be a video, right? Hey, send me. This would be so fun. Oh my gosh, that actually would be hilarious. Kicked out of clubs, you know how hard. In Tiffany, in my defense, I got kicked out because my people were kicked out. Okay, I I was not the one kicked out. Is my point. It doesn't matter what I was doing in the meantime. The point is, I was not the reason why we got kicked out. My two other friends were the reason. I just want that part to be clear. Okay. Welcome back, Ramel. Okay, part four. Well, apparently he still loved, of course, his baby mama because I dropped him off at work and he dropped his phone in my car. I heard it buzzing, so I pulled over and saw text messages. First of all, the fact that you dropped him off, it's okay. You've redeemed yourself. We can laugh now. We can laugh now. But you've redeemed yourself. Wow, Lakeisha girl. No. No. Yes, how long have you been dating when that happened? Fedora is asking the right questions. Yes, I'm out here just engaged. Ramel, we're talking about Lakeisha's craziest dating story because I have none, and you guys have lived longer lives than me. So yeah. Mm. I'm excited for part five. Like I'm here just like, what's next? I'm waiting. Yay, live, laugh, love story has started. Okay. So I used to date this one guy. Oh wait, should I wait until Lakeisha's story is over? Oh, you're reading it anyways. Okay, so I used to date this one guy. On the first day, it went great. He took me to a nice rooftop spot. Ooh, nice. He was tall, professional, dressed nice, no kids. We liked that. However, he was a bit older. Look, how old are you? You know what? That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so back to Lakeisha. The texts were not about their son. I was like, are you for real? You know car having baby mama yes, you know car having baby mama talking excuse making. I took the phone back to his job and broke up with him. Yes, honey. Yes. Oh, um, Ramel says, I'm 22, still a baby, and don't have long relationship history, but I have faith God has someone special for me. Hallelujah. He better because, child, don't tell me I was faithful all this time for me to die single. Lord, don't do that. We dated 3 months. Okay, that's okay. 3 months is not too long to leave that much of an imprint on you. So, oh, thank God you got out of there, sis. Ooh. Well, now you was married. Okay. Praise God. Hey, husband. How you doing, boo? Ain't say hi to you in a long time. Wow. That's always my fear with baby mama stuff. I'm like, you're bonded for life. And there's few people who really know how to compartmentalize. You are just a parent of my child rather than, you are now my life partner because we have a child. So, mm, Paige would have stayed. Paige would have stayed. I love you guys. You guys are so funny. True to what? Foolishness? Okay. Valid. Simply AC? Valid. Okay, Lakeisha. Yes, I am. And he's amazing. Cleaning the kitchen right now. I was like, babe, let me help. He was like, no, you sit down and rest. Oh, you haven't. Oh, we love him. Let me comment. We love him. So it shows up on the screen. Yes. Why is he so sweet? Does he have a brother? What? Oh my gosh. I'm about to comment. We love him. Yes, I want to be a part of the chat too. Okay. Okay. Live, laugh, love. Okay, yeah. I'm in my late 20s. Okay, late 20s, early 40s. That's not out of the ordinary. He talked about how he wanted to start a school and make films. Wow, okay. Then he says how black women look great in earth tones. I'm like, okay. And the date went so well, I gave him. How are you gonna leave us on a cliffhanger like that? What did you give him? What did you give him? A chance? The booty? I don't know. What is it? Oh my gosh. Like Fedora. Come on. What you give him? We wanna know. Wait, where's the zodiac talk coming from? Well, if people are basing their matches on zodiac signs, I will never be married because everybody makes Sages seem like we are devil spawns, and we are not. Okay, this Sagittarius storyline needs to die. We are great people. We are great people. until you do is 30. But that's everybody. Like, come on. Yes. A kiss. Cool. Hmm. Because I don't kiss guys on the first, second, or third date, child. I'm kissing men for less. Um, so on our third date, we go to another restaurant and he starts talking about how black women can't wear colors and red lipstick and try to okay, these cliffhangers, my girl, you have me like on edge. We are the best and we take no BS. Period. Yes, Sagittarius. They always call us Sagittarius, and we are great people. I don't know where this narrative is coming from. Like, just don't do me dirty, and you're fine. The only reason why you think we are terrorists is because you are the problem. Sorry. Where are we? Oh, I'm losing track. I don't think it's something wrong with kissing them on the first date. At least it's consent. Yeah, it's all about consent, man. Yes, not policing black women's body. That's a no go. I had a guy ask me if I was pro black because I wore my hair natural. And I'm like, why is pro blackness even negotiable? Like, why is this a question? It's unfortunate that it is. And I was like, sir, I am black. I should be pro by default. Like, how can I say, like, no, I'm not pro black? That includes me. I was so confused. I stopped talking to him that day. I was like, it's been real. Um, I hope you find your pro black queen because she's not here. They give you a character limit. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was like, dang, these cliffhangers, y'all. Like, I'm stressed. Okay, if anybody else has a story, maybe then DM it to me so that we can have this story like all in one and then I can read it out for the people then. Am I not supposed to wear my hair in its natural state? And if I do, is this a political statement? No. In no way is it a political statement. I was just like, this is coming, like, I wish it came from a white man because then at least I could argue ignorance. But it came from a black man. And I was like, black man, come on. What about me being completely natural is a political statement? My skin is not politics. My hair is not politics. My hair can make a statement. However, it is not a political one. You know, even when they used to say like, "Oh, unkempt hair is unprofessional," it comes out my head this way. It is not unkempt. It's natural. Don't do that. You people who live in the States, I feel for y'all because the race politics out there is crazy. Ooh, there's more to the story. Look like white women, and then he got mad at an interracial couple behind us. Ooh, he started staring at them. I told him to leave them alone. He started saying how he wants to marry a black woman. Okay, okay, it's getting juicy. Ramel's question. I know two people who used to be BFFs and they both have the same baby daddy. Oh no. Wait. But wait. But one of them used to date the person. Just messy child. I don't know how that's a question because I don't have an answer. Crazy. That's wow. Wait, what? I can't even like the same guys that my friends like. And if I do end up liking him, I have to convince myself out of liking the person because even that is just too much. You had a baby by this man? No, ma'am. Oh, the question is who's in the wrong, the guy or the girls? I mean, is anybody upset? Because if no one's upset, then it doesn't matter, in my opinion. And I was like, well. I don't know. How you gonna be mad about a couple you're not a part of? He's trash. He is trash. He is trash. Okay, and how he can get any girl he wants, and young girls hit on him all the time. Oh, so he probably was feeling the way because you were interested in him. Oh. And how this white girl he used to date was perfect, but he wants to marry a black woman. You know what I love about men? One thing men will do is show their ass. One thing you can count on a man doing is show his ass. And he showed you it, baby. And thank God it was only on date number 3 because wow, wow, what a guy. Wow, what a guy. Yeah, Fedora, I agree. I was just like, well, I mean, it is what it is. Y'all got the same baby daddy. That's life. Not my life, but life. Lakeisha says, my first relationship was interracial in 95. I couldn't believe the amount of rudeness and sometimes threats I got. Yeah, I believe you. Like, it's tough. When I was in high school, I liked a white guy. And in as much as I wasn't ready to date, I also was not ready for whatever scrutiny I would have gotten at that time, especially from my family because my mother grew up in the apartheid. Like we came from a place where race relations was a big thing, you know, and then coming to Canada, trying to preserve your culture and all that stuff, and then your daughter goes and marries a white man. Like I did not want to deal with any possible fallout that would come from that. So yeah, in 95, I can only imagine. Oh my gosh. Wow. But you did it. Phew. Wow. Oh, I'm missing comments. No. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, bro, Mel, you spilling all these people them tea. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Chile. Fedora says, I tried interracial dating with non-black Dominican man and it's not for me. Especially because some, hear me, some Dominican people struggle with identity. So I can imagine how tough that might be. He was a childhood friend that I loved. My extended family was a little shocked, but they treated him sweetly. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh no, not the laptop dying. Hold on. I'm glad your family treated him right. That's a tough situation, man. No shade, but I wouldn't date a white girl because I'm scared. Oh my god. If there's one thing you guys are gonna do, it's entertain me. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me finish the statement. It's already gone now. Where was it? Because I'm scared, etc. Plus, did you see Get Out? You're killing me, man. Um, I find that I have an attraction for black men, um, specifically, and I get that. There are some like I know a girl who has never found a white man attract, like never, ever. And I'm like, that's fine. Like, I get it. I get it. She is exclusively into black men, and it's not in an attempt to demean the other races. Okay? Black men who say I don't date black women because of whatever, that's the difference. Okay. Um Fedora says it wasn't a Dominican thing, it was him thing. It was a him thing. And I don't know, I never felt completely comfortable with him, especially in public. I totally understand that. My statement was independent, but I hear you for sure. Um, Lakeisha says, I've dated Spanish, Black, Blasian. What girl, you dated the UN up in here. Married me a chocolatey. Because I love him bunches. Ah, you're so can't. Child, this story is too long. That man is a psychopath. I wish I was exaggerating. He needs to get diagnosed. Oh, wow. Okay, live, laugh, love. Is this the end of it? I realized he was from the Manosphere. What's that? And I actually dated a loser from the Manosphere who hated black women. Child, after that, I was divested. It's a term I've never heard before, but divested. Okay, it's a physical thing, but also, I don't know, black men, much like black women, have a je ne sais quoi. I agree. I agree. I agree. Even when I look at the white boy that I used to like, I'm like, child, why? But if I chose to love him, I would have loved him. You know, I loved him in my little teenage head. I thought I loved him, but I was too scared to date him. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. He's married now. It's great. Um, um, Ramon says, I'm honestly different from people from my generation. Like, I want to get married one day. I think a lot of people want to get. I think a lot of people in our generation want to get married. It's just we're just not getting married as early as those before us. So yeah. Is divested uninvesting? Is that what the word it means? I've literally never heard this word before. This is crazy. Wow, you guys are educating me. Yes, what is Manosphere? A collection of websites and blogs and online forums promoting emphasized masculinity, hostility towards women, strong opposition to feminism, and exaggerated misogyny. But we don't date men from that. Wow, that's a thing. I mean, everything's a thing this day and age, but wow. How'd you find out he was from the Manosphere? Your guys' lives are so entertaining. I hope you guys have worked through all of this and that it doesn't cause any trauma in your lives. And I apologize if this is inciting trauma and I'm just making you relive like horrible experiences in your life. But if it's not the case, I'm thoroughly entertained right now. Wow. Okay. Ah, I know incel. I know that one. Wow. This is crazy. Manosphere. That's now going to be a part of my preliminary questions because I need to ask, I need to ask, are you a part of the Manosphere? And if he even knows what that is, side eyes. Live, laugh, love. How did you find out? I need to know how you find out. How you found out. How did you know? Did he just come out and tell you? Yes, girl, it's a real thing. I was shocked how big that toxic community was. I thought it was just an online. I thought it was just online, but he really slept up because he sent me a screenshot of a YouTuber. Oh, I don't know who Kevin Samuel is, but wow, people got too much damn time on their hands, child. the question, do you want to marry a Christian person? Oh, y'all are talking to each other. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Anyways, wow. So why be in a relationship with a woman when you, I mean, you're almost looking at women as second class citizens. Like, why then entertain? Why not be homosexual? Because one thing this woman is gonna do is claim her full womanhood, and I'm a full person who deserves all the respect. And if you're not gonna do that with any other women, whether or not they have that perspective of themselves, then get with somebody else who you can see as the same level as you. Because what you're not gonna do is treat women like this in this here 21st century. No, ma'am. Oh, oh, you guys know this Kevin Samuel? What? That's crazy. I can't ask nobody if they're in the manosphere because then I'm gonna have to explain. Yes, you're right, Tiffany. Yeah, that's true. Girl, the first red flag was when he said he watched a lot of YouTube, but I love YouTube. Yeah, I was like, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I love YouTube, so I don't. So I didn't think anything about it until he started saying derogatory things about black women. Wow. Oh, y'all people out here praying for each other. Amen. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. Manosphere. That is a new thing. I am going to look out for that. So I guess the gateway question is, do you watch a lot of YouTube? Hmm. And do you watch me on YouTube? They better. Okay. Actually no. Because YouTube is where I talk about people. So like I'm gonna be telling stories about whoever I date. And that's the thing that I'm excited for, like those couple channels, I'm never gonna have one. But those couple channels for like, ooh, our first date. Ooh, the first time we said we love each other. Story time. He bought me a Porsche. Like, yes, I want that. Amazing. He even went in on Lupita Nyong'o, child. That's what we not gonna do. That's what we not gonna do. And so one of her pictures, she was so dark and blended in with the background, and you could only see her eyes and teeth. Girl, I was over it. Okay, so then what was his thing about liking women in neutral colors? Because if I'm gonna be in neutral colors, sometimes it's gonna look like I blend in with everything. Nah, this man don't know what he wants in life. Early 40s? Early 40s? I'm not gonna speak ill over somebody's life, but I hope you don't end up with a black woman. Ugh. Ugh, I'm disgusted. Ugh. Girl, what's his ad? No, don't tell me. What's his ad? DM me. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. I'm not eating. Yes, we're all eating dinner here. No, if she was so dark, oh, then the lighting needed to be better, point blank, because her skin tone is gore. Her skin literally glistens in the sun. You know how much oh, I adore her complexion. She literally beams light. Like, oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, yeah. Early 40s, at that point, this is who you are at the core. Like, this is you as a person. And I'm sad for that man. I'm sad for him. Sorry to this man. I hope he finds somebody who is okay with his life perspectives because he's not going to get far in life with that mentality. Wow, black women can't wear color, can't wear red lipstick. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Like, I have agency over this body. Are you dumb? Oh my gosh. Oh, Tiffany, you're at work? Girl, you're at work? Watching me? You people don't like your jobs. Oh my gosh. I'm still like finding it hard to grapple with the idea of like saying you want to be with a black woman, yet inadvertently or advertently degrading them every opportunity that you get. Why do you want that for yourself? Why do you want to be with somebody who you want to constantly change and who you find yourself being unsatisfied with? Like, why? Go date a Spanish girl, go date a white girl, go date whatever. And honestly, I would hope that those women that you do date still don't date you because of how you feel about black women. Like, they are in no way um less valuable than black women. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I'm saying on his sake, if you don't like black women that much, don't be with us. But also, you other women, don't be with him because he's disgusting. Yes, Gloria, we talked about it. Oh, Gloria. I always feel bad when people come in late because they miss some stuff. But yeah, I was very disappointed. We are all very disappointed. Live, laugh, love, exactly. I should have cursed him out. And then on top of that, he got mad at me because I said I would date non-black men and tried to tell me how to how to date non-black men, but he admitted to dating non-black. Oh, probably tried to tell me not to date non-black men, but he admitted to dating non-black women. Of course. Of course. Child, y'all stories. I am floored. And it's also upsetting his age because it's like somebody who has lived life, been through things, you think they have maturity. This is their stance on life. How much more the people in my age bracket? And this is why I look to date up. My cap right now, how old am I? 24? My cap is 32. But then sometimes when you talk to these 32-year-olds, they sound 19. And I'm just like, I can't push it up any higher. And even if I do, Live Laugh Love was dating a guy who was in his early 40s who's still stupid. Like, what we supposed to do? Who we supposed to date? Ourselves? Okay, we got another question. Would you date someone who was experienced with another sex? Ramel. Oh my god. I have a friend and his ex did something with a girl. And he told me and I didn't know what to say. I also don't know what to say. Okay, okay. Live, laugh, love. Exactly. Why waste time with me, child? I am a fully black woman. I look like a fully black woman. And so for him to be so comfortable with me, insulting me and my homegirl, all of them, my family, it's ridiculous, child. Oh, oof. Not this proud black woman. This proud black woman would never accept that. Ever. Um, Fedora is saying yes. I don't see how it would affect our present relationship. Valid. I got something on my lip. Where's that? Oh my gosh, it's worse. There we go. Lakeisha. I don't know what to say to your question. Tiffany, it is out of here. You hear me? Like, it just blows my mind that straight men, straight black men, and have the audacity sometimes to say these things in the presence of a black woman. You're literally telling me every day of our life you will regret being with me, but out of obligation, you chose to be with me. Therefore, I should be grateful. Why the hell would I want that in my life? Yo, he's disgusting. Oh my god. Send me his app. Don't send me his app. No, don't send it. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, well, that's been that. We're gonna end the dating topic because I need to decompress. Okay, I need to go and watch freaking Matt James embarrass us again, like he does every week. Good God. Oh, good God. Pray for us in the States because these dudes are running wild. Pray for us in Canada because we ain't got no dudes. Oh my God. Yeah. We out here in Canada looking at men in the States like, can we go to America? And it's funny because y'all are saying you don't want them. That's so funny. I'm grateful that I was raised by two people who not only taught me to have a good self esteem, but also to appreciate all races. Amen. Hallelujah. Times two. Okay. One thing my parents taught me, and it wasn't even an overt lesson that they taught me, but it was just respect. Respect yourself, respect other people, respect other people's life choices. Like, period. Period. So, the fact that some people really don't understand the concept of respect, like, say this man's mentality was really his mentality to the core, fine. Me being a black woman, you're disrespecting me by saying the things that you're saying. Like, you really had the gall to say those things in my presence and still assume that I'd be open to dating you. What? No. No. What are you talking about? I don't have a timeline when I want to have kids or get married. Just not soon. Yeah, true. Dang, just when I was about to start looking into Canada. No! No! Unless you got a man already, then you can come. But don't come here for the man. You will leave empty handed. Okay. Would you move to the States ever? Yes, Fedora, Canada is ghetto. Um, I would move to the States for business purposes. If ever this YouTube became like hella poppin' and I had to live in the United States, I would move. But I'm not gonna lie, Canada's safer. Ah, we have free healthcare. Oh no. Oh, I just there's a lot more positives to stay in Canada besides the weather. That's really the only bad thing we have is the weather. We also have polite racism. Well, depending what city you live in, some people really don't care. They will spit in your face if you're black. So there's that. But I would like to places I would move back when I wanted to pursue a singing career like wholeheartedly. Um, I wanted to move to um New York, but now with me wanting to pursue more of an entertainment route, I would love to live in LA. I know LA is hella expensive. Um, but if God ever permitted for me to move and to afford to live in Los Angeles, I would be there in a heartbeat. I would need to pass through Houston to find me my husband, and then we situate ourselves in Los Angeles. Okay? That's what I want to do. I have been missing comments, so hold on. Miss Yiki. Girl, I'm about to go on a takeoff at to snag me a real one. Yes! I don't have time to watch low vibe videos. Oh, I missed the last part. Yeah, same thing. People have different life choices as well. Respect. Unless you are accountable, no respect. Army Hammer. He's crazy. He's crazy. Um, I thought Canadians were so nice and less racist. They know how to cover up their racism. We're really good at that up here, up north. Um, It's a very polite kind of racism. You almost mistake it for friendship, and they really hate you inadvertently. They're really good at that. Hmm. Mm. My last relationship was with a dude exactly like Chris. Oh no, I'm still in hiding. Oh no. See, you gotta be one of those people who sends me. Oh no, but then people will know that it was you if I say anonymous. Guys, if you're listening to this story, whether you are male or female and you have a crazy dating story, send me these DMs. I'm gonna make a YouTube post about it too. I really want to do this video. I'm so intrigued by your guys' lives. Oh, this is so great. Girl, I used to live in LA, and that's where I met that guy. Now, why you gotta go and say that? Why you gotta go, why you gotta say that? Why you gotta do that? Why? Why you gotta dang? No, but I said I want to pass through Houston. I want me a man from Houston, and then we'll live in LA. You know what I mean? Oh, Fedora, the way indigenous people are treated here is just despicable. You hear me? It's disgusting. Ugh. A lot of them don't have running water, high suicide rates, an increasing rate of missing and murdered indigenous women and children, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody. The police in Montreal treats black, brown, and indigenous people disgustingly. They also do here in Ontario. In Montreal, we had a very recent, like just a few weeks, case of a wrongful conviction of a black man. Um, okay, it got cut off. You should go on a dating show. Me? No. Unless a dating show about plus size women, because modern media, I there's not a girl bigger than a size 8, and I'm much bigger than that. Okay, okay. I was on your live the other day. It was nice seeing your friends pump you up. You were on my live? The one about the sign language group? Wow, that's dope. Thank you. Yeah, everybody likes to talk about, Elaine's gonna do this and Elaine's gonna do that. And I'm like, Elaine doesn't know what she's doing. Okay. So when they ask me, like, no, Elaine, really tell the people what you're up to, like you're doing so much amazing things. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like I really feel like I'm flailing in the wind. So to get that kind of support, like that's so dope. And the fact that you were there, like, that's so sweet. Thank you, Lakeisha. Um I'm sorry, girl. I had to let you know the truth. There's super colorists out in LA. Oh no! I would suggest LA only if you're down for the swirl. Not anymore. I used to be, but I needs me a black man. But if you see me not with a black man, don't say nothing. Um, I'm in Dallas now and I like it. Oh yeah, see? Texas. I would suggest you move here or Austin, Texas. Nice. Um, how do you feel about the challenge currently? Oh, so I have to. Oh, the Bachelor started. Well, I guess I'm late to the Bachelor. I feel like the season is dragging now, and thank God Lolo left because she was doing my head in. So happy for Big T winning something. Did not know she was a strong swimmer like that. Like, yay, good for her. Um, I'm ready for the finale. Like, I'm ready for them to get to the final chat. Like, when is it coming? When is the purge happening? So like 6 people go home in one day because I'm tired. I'm ready for the season to end. But yeah. Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's what I love about these things. Like I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are talking to me, but you're also talking to each other, and I love that. It's good. It's like a little family. We're like a little cute little family. And shout out to the people who come back and watch the whole thing. It's literally just me talking to a screen, and you guys come back and you tell me I sat here and watched the whole 2 hours. You guys are amazing. Like, love you guys. Also, we're at 4,000 subscribers now. Guys, I was at 144 subscribers in August. I am now over 4,000 subscribers, and it is growing exponentially every week. And literally, like, it's me talking to a screen. Like, and you guys are like, oh, I'm here for this. And I'm like, what? You are? Oh man, I love you guys. You guys are my heart. I love you guys. Yes. Yeah, Lakeisha, it's been 2 hours, man. We could talk for ages. We could talk for ages. I wanted CT to get his skull. I think yeah, because they left us on a cliffhanger, didn't they? He gonna get it. It's CT. I mean, come on. He better get it. Who can beat CT? Nobody. Yes, woo woo to growth. Like it's growth for the channel, and it's also like I'm glad that you guys understand me. When I first was starting to get like traction and the following was growing crazy, there was a person there who was a troll, and he would talk about, basically how like I would talk about race relations on different TV shows and stuff like that, and he was basically trolling me, saying that I have no place to talk about this stuff and whatever. And I started to get into my head, and I had a fear that a lot of people either wouldn't understand my personality, or a lot of people just wouldn't like me, wouldn't like my content, wouldn't like what I'm doing, would just want me to just talk about Love Island and only Love Island, and we're leaving you if you don't talk about Love Island. But the fact that, we talk about other stuff, I could do the lives and you guys pull up. I could do, um, my get ready with me videos, which I should film really soon. Um, and you guys are still like, oh girl, we support, we got you, we ride for you. We're sharing the videos, we're liking the videos, we're telling other people to subscribe. Like, oh, you guys, I love you. I love you. Um, what are you guys talking about? You guys are funny. Who's trying to be on Married at First Sight? Don't do that. Don't do it. Oh, thank you, Ogechi. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. A lot of people would not know that I used to be depressed and I used to be suicidal. So to go from somebody who was suicidal and depressed and all this stuff to all this joy that I have right now, and like the fact that people can listen and watch and still be like, oh, I like her. I wish I had this support back when I was like 15, 16 and really contemplating life as a whole. So the fact that now I'm 24. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 25 this year. Woof, dang. So yeah, now that I'm 24 and I get this affirmation from people who've never met me, who only know me through a computer screen, and who are still like, we love you, we support you, we ride for you, like that's amazing. That's so dope. That is so dope. When is my birthday? In November. I got time. I got time. Be acting like I'm turning 25 like tomorrow, but I got time. You're gonna be 25 this month. Oh no, Adian. Uh, I'm wearing lockdown here in Ontario. Oh, I feel so bad for you. Wow, I'm so happy you're better now and truly have joy. Yeah, I'm so much better. There's actually a video of my depression on this channel too. If you want to dig for that and find that. But it was hard. Like it was really hard. When I tell you, I really contemplated like you have to be in a dark place to think that about yourself, to think if I left this earth, nobody would care. That's really how I felt when I was, 15, 16, around that time. And so to have made the decision, actually, I'm going to say that's God because I have this crazy fear of like knives and blood and pills and drugs and all this stuff. So there was literally no avenue for me to take my life. And I think that that was a God thing that He put within me. And to have persevered through that and to be here today with y'all, being my full schizophrenic self, like, love it, love it. I'll be, oh, I read that. No, I did not read that. Something passed. Hold on. Wait a minute. Um, yes, November baby gang. Ew. Oh, Tiffany, you're gonna be 26. Wow, most people are like my peers. Live, laugh, laugh. Girl, I'm 29, so I'm hyperventilating. Oh my gosh. Yes, COVID already took one of my years. But here's the thing. They say your 30s is really like when your adulthood gets going. So I'm excited for you. You about to be 30. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. All right, y'all. It's been 2 hours. Normally, we only stay here for 2 hours. So I'm going to have to love you and leave you. Before I go, what are some, what are some, where's my mind? I lost it. What was I going to say? What are some video ideas? That's what it was. You would like to see on this channel. So I don't want to just be stuck to reviews only because if I pick a niche right now, it'll be easier to maintain in the long run rather than if I stick to like all I do is reviews and I grow off of that premise alone. That's what I'm gonna have to do forever, and I don't want to do that forever. So, what are some other things you'd like to see on the channel? It could be things that have been done before by other people, or something you've never seen on some other channel that you want to see. We're definitely doing that DM thing. Definitely. If I get a minimum of 5 stories, 5 interesting stories. Don't tell me about your grade 5 boyfriend. Okay? 5 interesting stories. I will do that video. Don't tell her to turn around. Is your 30s not exciting? You having fun, aren't you? You probably having fun. You stunting. You stunting. Your 30s is fun. Don't do that. Be excited, live, laugh, love. Be excited. I'm excited for you. I can't wait till I'm 30. Romel says, I randomly found your channel one night. I'm so happy that God directed me to your channel because you're a funny, loving, nice person. And I love your commentary. Thank you. Bye, Lakeisha. Love you. Bye. Y'all be funny, man. But yeah, okay. You know what? If you don't comment here, I'm gonna make a post literally right now, and y'all tell me the kind of videos you want to see on this channel. And I'll see which ones that I can do. Y'all, somebody already, I think it was Adian, already suggested doing a makeup tutorial. Most people settled on the natural one, so I'm gonna do that. It's kind of hard to do a get ready with me now that I think about it because I do the live and you guys literally just know everything that I'm going through because we do this most Mondays. So like I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that's coming. I don't know what I want to see. And that's okay. I don't know what I want to do. We're in the same boat. I'm terrified. LOL. But it's cool. I'm gonna be in Miami. I wanna be in Miami. I wanna be in Miami. So jealous. And yes, you better get your man, girl. You better get your man. You better stunt on that gram. Put out all the pictures, all the thirst traps, and you get you your man. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. The house tour. This is the house. I got married at 23 and divorced in my 30s. I'm starting over. Well, that's low key exciting then. I mean, I hope the divorce is not a triggering thing. Again, I always be saying stuff, and I'm like, Elaine, you don't know how people feel about those current situations in their lives. However, starting over is not always bad, especially if you feel like that departure was good for your mental, for your physical, for the goals that you have in life, girl. Then embrace this new beginning. You get to start at fresh, 30. What's good? What's new? Explore a new world with new eyes, new insights, all this stuff. Like, I understand the fear. It is completely rational. However, it's a little exciting. There's a little bit of excitement there. And if not, if you don't have it, I have it for you. I'm excited for you. You can come too. We can take all the menses. If you're within the ages of 26 to 32, I am here. Don't catch the Rona in Miami. Dead. Is it weird I don't have Instagram or Twitter? No, it's not weird. My brother doesn't either. I feel like all social media is the same. Oh, no, it's kind of different, and it's toxic depending on who you follow. Or a try-on haul like Ivy Park or whatever company. Honestly, Beyonce did me dirty. I got my Ivy Park from the last launch, and I literally just wanted one thing from this launch. And as soon as I checked the website out, because the first time I checked it, the day that I checked it, it was down, even though it wasn't supposed to be. And I checked hours late, like maybe 2 hours later or something, and the item was sold out. So I was annoyed. But I have been looking at some dresses that I want to buy from Fashion Nova. I know how people feel about Fashion Nova, but I was gonna do like a dresses haul. Um, a low key and insecurity of mine is my midsection, so we'll see if that video ever even sees the light of day. Um, but yeah. Um, yeah, stay masked up, y'all. Stay masked up. You should try cooking videos. Yeah, I want to. Living with other people makes it hard to do that, but once I get my own place, I will do that. Well, the person who I'm trying to move in with would be cool with that because she is in film and entertainment stuff too, so she gets it. Like she understands. So yeah, in the near future is when I'm moving. So those will come later. Oh yeah, it's exciting. I have little people that love living life. Huh? I have little people that I love living life with. Little people? Like a small group? Or maybe, am I reading it? I have little people that I love living life. Yes. Kids! Child, I'm here like little people? What do you, like a small group? Like, oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Bye, everyone. God bless. I share. I share. What are you trying to say? I'm so embarrassed. You're like, little as in the number of people. Thank you, Lakeisha. Oh man, that was hilarious. All right, y'all. Y'all tell me you don't like me impeding on your bachelor time for the people who watch Bachelor, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Definitely interact with me on social media if you want to. Okay. And uh I ain't got nothing else to say. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Do you think he chose Rachel? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Same, Lakeisha, honestly. Yeah. I'm the same. I watch it the next day because I'm not trying to sit here for like 2 hours. Like the only thing that I watch live is Married at First Sight because I be trying to get them videos out quickly so we can talk. Um, yeah, I do think that he picked Rachel. I think even though he had three black women in his top four, there was no way he was ending with a black woman. It's all right, y'all. Love you. See you next week on Monday. Bye. How do I end this? I haven't done this in a long time. I forget how to end the live. Hold on a minute.